You've been here a long time.
Yeah.
When you think back now going into your final game, what's going to stand out to you about your career?
Um, the biggest thing I'll probably take from my career would be my perseverance for sure. With everything that I've been through, and really just spreading that knowledge to the younger guys, and teaching them that just trust the process. With today with the portal and stuff like that, man, it's really important that a lot of guys just trust the process, and stuff gonna be hard. You can't run from hard, and embrace that, and that kind of make you to the person you're gonna be. So definitely.
What do you think are the main reasons why Justin Walley adjusted so quickly as a true freshman?
Just his eagerness to learn, man, and just soak it all in and just get better. One thing I would say, he's a great learner, and he knows how to apply what we talk about in the film room to the field. It's a lot of guys that that physically could do probably the same thing as him, but one thing that separate him is being able to play, to learn and put it on the field, and adjust. And Coach Haynes is great, with coaching us on the field and adjustments and everything else. So just being able to come in as a freshman and play at a high level and be able to just learn and grow throughout the season, as you guys seen. Yep.
How have you tried to guide him?
Man, I just try to tell him, approach every day, just ready to get better, and that's he came in with that mindset. So it's not something you really got to force on him. He asks me a lot of questions, I answer him, and he's just a guy that wants to get better, man, and it's amazing. He reminds me a lot of Antoine, the way they learn and just apply it on the field, and he has a huge ceiling. I'm excited to see what he can do.
What are the biggest areas that tea time has to continue to grow for him to become more consistent? Where are the areas Terrell Smith has to continue to grow for him to become more consistent?
I mean, just trusting the process and playing within the system. He's a great guy. He has all the athletic ability in the world, and just consistently doing that on a consistent basis, and he's gonna make plays. So just keep playing, man, and being able to just consistently play on a high level, consistency.
As you see teammates that are mulling their decision whether to come back for one more season or move on and do whatever they want to do with their lives, what do you make of your decision to come back this year? I mean, obviously it has to be a pretty satisfying season for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's something that was definitely a tough decision. With a lot of guys that I came in with being gone, and with Ben declaring, and me thinking about it. So I mean, it was an amazing feeling. Like I talked about with Wisconsin, man. That was the only way to go out. Just the way it went out. My mom was there. We got a picture on the field with, when the field when we started the field. So it was just an amazing feeling, man. And I can't really explain it. Like it's the only way to really go out. Like it's the best really way to go out.
I think you were one of the first to the Axe. What was that like?
Oh yeah, I was the first. Me and Phil talked about it in the locker room before, man. They tried to hold me back, but I kind of went behind the people on the sideline and kind of cheated. But when the Tanner took his knee, it was a 40-yard dash. Yeah.
Talk about playing in the bowl game for you personally. Is it kind of a symbol of a successful season? What it means to you?
Yeah, it's definitely a symbol. We want to get another a W in that win column to propel this this program to the next level going into next season, and send the seniors off right. So it's definitely a huge game. We have a great opponent in West Virginia, and we're excited to go out there and compete.
What do you think about West Virginia's offense? I mean, what kind of threats do they have?
Oh, they have a ton of weapons, a ton of receivers. They're great at high pointing the ball. They got a lot of speed on the outside. They like to put the ball in the air. So it's going to be a huge challenge for the secondary for sure. And we're up for that challenge, and we're excited to compete.
West Virginia has a really good screen game. What are some of the challenges of defending that well in the perimeter?
Just basically, man, just playing physical with screen, and trusting what you see and not guessing. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to go out there and play and just play physical and fast, and that's probably the key to playing, being able to defend the screen is playing physical and fast, not hesitating, and just getting to the ball, playing with a ton of how from all 11 guys.
You've had a lot of different defensive back coaches in your time here. What makes Paul Haynes different from some of the other guys who coached you?
Oh man, Coach Haynes is probably is definitely not even probably. He's definitely the most detailed coach I've ever had. He's a guy that's on the field coaching every single play, every single move, every step you take. Um, like I talked about earlier with Walley, man, he coaches Walley so hard. It's funny sometimes because it's like Walley, like what I did wrong. You say you did this wrong, and then we go back on film. It's like okay, yeah, let's go back and fix it. But he's definitely been someone that's propelled the cornerback room and develop us into pretty good corners. So just trusting in his process, and he's coached a ton of guys. He coached over 20, 25 years. So he's just a guy that knows a lot, and being able to soak all of that in is important, and to take your game to the next level.
5 years ago, you were getting ready to for the Holiday Bowl. Now you're getting ready for this one. Has it gone fast?
Oh yeah, man, it's definitely been a journey. 5 years. I mean, you could say it went by fast, but it kind of went by slow too. It's just a ton of stuff that happened along the way. But when you look back at it, I mean, you wouldn't want it any other way. Like I said, facing those trials and tribulations make you to the person you are. So it's important to weather those storms and come out on the other end on top. Sure.
What has a guy like Justin Reed done for your development and kind of thinking about the next level?
Yeah, Justin, man, that's my guy. I actually was with him last New Year's in Houston. Me and a couple buddies went out and hung out with him. But he's a guy, a process-driven guy. I believe he's like up for Man of the Year with the Texans this year. And he's just a great guy, man. He give us, a ton of guys. He give us just, insight on the league and just approach it and go and play and just being a person in the studio of the game.
What does it mean to you to see there's a guy from Louisiana in the cornerback room still once you're gone?
Oh yeah, man, it's exciting to see Tariq, come up here, a guy from New Orleans. Just excited to see, man. He played with a lot of speed, hunger, and I'm just excited to see him get up here and compete. I believe, I don't know if he's enrolling early or not, but it'll be exciting to see him come up here and get stronger, bigger, faster, and have a shot of contributing to the team next year. And it'll be exciting to see those guys compete.
Haynes mentioned that you guys have been calling Walley All-American in bowl prep. How's he been taking to all that?
Yeah, he's one of the most humble guys, man. Like I said, like he just like, man, don't call me that. Like, like I said, he comes with it every single day, man. That's one thing I really love about that kid. He come with it every single day, no matter the accolades, no matter what he did last game. He gonna come with it every single day, and just to see a younger guy really take that in and being able to continue to grow is amazing.
When you look at Jalen Glaze and some of the other younger guys, what stands out to you about some of those guys that are going to have to step in for you, Phil, Justice, and Bishop?
They'll definitely step in. Glaze, Jalen, he's definitely been improving the past few weeks, especially with bowl prep. They get a lot of the younger guys get a lot of reps and stuff like that. So the thing with Jalen, man, I'm excited to see him play. He plays with a super high motor. He just got to put everything together, and man, he's gonna be exciting too. You got Miles and Vic. Those guys are coming off injuries, but they'll be ready to contribute and play too. And they've been in the room and absorbing the knowledge and stuff like that. So it'll be exciting for the corner room in the future, and I'm excited to see those guys compete and take things to the next level.
Coney, you talk about the 40-yard dash for the Axe. That's probably not possible unless Justin Walley has that interception. What did you see on that play from a young guy to make such a savvy play like that?
Yeah, man, he trusted, he trusted what he seen and just went and made a play at the end of the day. It wasn't I think we believe it was like a speed out route, and the ball hung in the air a little bit, and he went in and took it, high pointed the ball, and it really came down to who wanted it more. If you look at the picture of what happened, and like I said, that's a big time play, and that propelled us into scoring that drive and playing from up front. So it was just amazing to see people make plays, and that plays like that win you games, big games like that. You got to make those big plays in big games.
Anything else for Coney? Okay.
Thanks, Coney.
Thank you.